But, in all three of these startups, working 80, 90 hours a week, traveling constantly, I realized I'd become my dad. He was a litigator. He worked 6 days a week. And I felt like, I've created a lifestyle I don't get to participate in. And I was looking for something different. So I actually took a pretty significant pay cut from that world and went to initial pay cut to work for a Wall Street firm to develop a financial consulting practice based out of Minneapolis. I wouldn't be traveling anymore. And it was a public company. Worked with them, and it was they moved me to Denver, Chris. They called me in 2008. This is right before the financial storm hit, and said, "Hey, it's your choice." The CEO called me and said, "Do you want to move to Denver?" I'm like, I look at Donna. We were conflicted though, right? This is my home. This is where we're praying. So I got to tell you the story. So we just had this prayer session. We're down on our knees, up in our bedroom. It's late at night. I have to get up early about what, just discernment. God, just give us a sign. So Donna goes, I can't sleep. I'm going to go fold laundry or something. So she comes up like 2 minutes later and she throws open the door like Kramer on Seinfeld. She's like, John, you got to come downstairs. So what's the guy's response? Laying in bed, honey, can't you just tell me? Just tell me. It's like, no, you got to come downstairs right now. So I come downstairs, and frozen on the TV, she'd paused it, was John Denver. I'm like, oh, come on. Well, this is a movie that John Denver was in, and she goes, just sit down, shut up, and just watch. So she hits play. John Denver's in this boardroom, and this CEO guy comes in, and he goes, I've been thinking about this. I've been going through this. I figured out the answer. And he pulls out, it was a blackboard. This is an older movie. And there's a map of the U.S., and there is an arrow from Minneapolis to Denver. He goes, we need to go west. Wow. I'm like, I get chills right there just telling you about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, how clear is that? So honestly, we decided to move to Denver, and everything in our life up-leveled. Our relationships, our kids' coaches, our schools. We decided to homeschool, actually. That's why it got so good.